So this sweater is 30 something years old. All right, let's get back into it. I got off track, but I love this sweater. That's why I've kept it for as long as I've had it. All right, I said the DNA of your success is in your daily routine. Always remember that. And so as I was breaking this down to my son and daughter, I said the term that they use nowadays is reverse engineering. So what I think of reverse engineering is go all the way out to what you want and what you want to look like, and then start working your way back. So the first question I have my kids, just as I do, I said, ask yourself, where do you want to be, or where do you want to be, do, or have in 7 years? Because that's the initial plan that I have right today. I have a 7-year plan of what I want things to look like and materialize in my life. 7 years. Okay? And I said, once you do that, then you have to ask yourself, why is that important? Why do I have to be, do, or have that in 7 years? Why? That's very crucial. You need to know why you want to do something. Then, once you do that, then you have to ask yourself, can I actually see myself? Can I, in my mind's eye, before it comes into the world, can I see myself having, doing, being all that at the 7-year mark? Okay? So then you start looking and say, what is my life going to look like? How am I going to feel having all that, accomplish those goals? Okay? Now here's one of the amazing things about that. Okay? I was doing that in prison. Right now, I own 2 businesses, college graduate. Imagine you're sitting in a prison cell. And I was having this conversation with myself. What do you want to do when you get out? And I still have the papers. I'll dig those things up. I found the file. I'll dig those things up, and I can show you exactly what I wrote in my goals, what I wanted to have, what I wanted to do, what I wanted to be. One of them was a college degree. And there's other things that you'll see on the paper where I laid out businesses, not a transportation company, not a tax company, but I laid out businesses that I wanted to start when I got out of prison. And it's amazing to see those things come to fruition. But that doesn't come by accident. That was very intentional in what I wanted. So as you go out 7 years, you go say, okay, what does it look like in 7 years? Then you start working your way back. What is my life going to look like at year 6? Then year 5. Then year 4. Then year 3, 2, 1, 9 months, 6 months, 30 days, 1 week, today. Now, then it becomes a lot easier, because if you start off and say, well, I want to have this house, this empire, this, I want to have stocks and bonds and cars and all this other stuff, it becomes overwhelming because you're into your imagination. None of this stuff has happened yet. So as soon as you open your eyes, or you come out of meditation, or you wake up, you back into your situation. You back into your 1-bedroom apartment. You back into your studio. You back into the one room you're renting out, or in your college dorm, or in your mom's basement, or wherever it is you are at that point. You're back into reality. And you know what will happen at that point if you're not careful? You'll look around and say, my life sucks. And then you won't do anything, because then the goal that you just were all out in your imagination will seem absolutely impossible. It'll seem overwhelming. So you won't do anything. You'll be paralyzed. But when you go from 7, just by 1 year to 6, you go, okay, a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those things that you need to do to hit goals in the first year seem doable. Then you go to 9 months, more doable. 6 months, more doable. 3 months, 2